Money maker rico suave. Money maker rico suave. Money maker rico suave. Money maker rico suave.
Hey everybody, this is Dean, aka Razzy from the Filthy Feet crew. I just wanted to say thank you all for watching the videos. It really means a lot. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the videos. Gives me motivation to keep going and keep sharing what knowledge I have with all of you. So today I wanted to try something new. I wanted to start putting my voice in some of these videos and start getting into some of the more interesting topics that I think exist that don't get talked about in dance. Most of the time videos focus on teaching you a move or some physical thing, but as you go on with the dance, you'll learn that the mental aspect is just as important later on. So I want to get into how my view of the dance has changed over time and where it's at right now. So when I first started out, and I think this is really common with everyone, they have no frame of reference. So I had no idea. I watched videos and you kind of just copy what you see and you try and go from there. But basically the beginning was just giving myself a base to start with. That's what everyone hears. They hear foundation. Foundation is so important. And it is. When you have nothing to go on, having something concrete really helps you out. Now, foundation is a really important thing, but the reason why it's so important is, one, it gives you a set of movement that you can work within, which is very useful. But also what it does is if you have strong basics, it basically frees your mind up to think about other things. You don't have to worry about how to do this certain step or how to do this certain move. It's just there. It's in your muscle memory and you don't have to think about it. So it frees your mind up to start working conceptually and working on, let's say, creating combos. And even creating combos, you practice those so much that you've internalized them that you don't have to think about them anymore. So they just come out. You have to think about maybe a name or the first movement and the rest of it comes out. So it's making things easier for your mind. That's how I kind of thought in the beginning, was create sets and then freestyle with these small movements that I know in between. And that was how I viewed breaking for a long, long time. Since I started experimenting with other dances, learning from other people, and particularly my experiences with two groups. One group is Oro Collective, which is kind of this dance group that myself and a few others in Vancouver started, which was basically, it had the goal of just exploring movement and taking a bunch of styles and putting them together and seeing what kind of things we came up with. It was basically a project of exploration through movement. So another group that has really inspired me in this journey is a group called Tentacle Tribe out of Montreal. And they were actually a huge inspiration for our group in the beginning, and we were lucky enough to work with them, and they kind of opened my eyes to using the full body to explore movement. It has completely changed how I approach breaking these days. And these days I really approach breaking less about I want to create some style or I want to create some new move or something like that. It's really more about freedom of expression, freedom of movement, and really just exploration. The point now is just to explore as much as I can, learn as much as I can, learn all the different movements that I can, and piece them together and put them together in my own way. And really that's kind of, I feel like, the journey that everyone is going through, or I highly recommend everyone to go through that journey. But you need that basis, you need that foundation in the beginning, otherwise it doesn't work. The journey has really become the goal. It's not about winning any competitions, it's not about creating my style or anything like that. It's really about chasing that freedom that you find when you really let loose in the music. that's kind of a whole other subject that we can get into in another video. But the idea of dance being like meditation, and we're all searching for these little moments of enlightenment where everything melts away and there is no you, there is no me, there's just music, and your mind guides the body without thought. That's the best way I can put it. That's kind of a quote from The Last Dragon, if anyone's ever seen that. But we're all trying to find that glow. We're searching for the golden glow. Really that's what it's all about, is freedom and in the moment and spontaneous creation. But in order to do that, you have to train your body to be able to do whatever it wants, but you also have to train your mind to be free and not hold on to anything. That if you mess up, you don't think about how you messed up, you just move on right away, and you're still in the moment, and you're not worrying about what you're going to do in the future. You're just doing stuff. You're really in the moment and enjoying it. And that's one of the hardest things I think you can possibly do in dance, is truly let go and be free. I highly recommend everyone to start experimenting with that, explore the mental side of things. And when you experience those moments of freedom or those small moments of enlightenment, it's undescribable. It's better than any competition win. It's better than any feeling that I've ever had. And that's why I still dance to this day, looking for those moments. And the best way to find it, I think, is through sharing with other people. And this is going to be different for everyone. It could be in a circle, it could be at a practice, it could be in a competition, it could be even sharing with yourself, kind of a conversation with yourself. But, take it from my experience, that's one of the tougher ways to reach it, definitely. So find a good group of friends or some people that you meet that you just vibe with, and just let go. And don't worry about impressing anybody or trying to do anything special. Just do you, do what you do, and just be in the moment. That's the best feeling that you can get. And with that, we're going to conclude this first kind of discussion video. I want to try and do these a little more often, so let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to doing a lot more of this kind of discussion format in the future. All right, peace.